What's up, folks? How's it going? This is Waj. Hope you guys are all doing well. Now, I've been using the Apple AirPods for quite a while now. They've been out for more than a year, and like a lot of people, I do really like them. But I do have some complaints that I want to address. Firstly, I don't think they sound very good, especially in the low-end department, and they never really fit my ear too well. Maybe it's my specific ear canal. So I've had issues with them falling out on occasion, especially when doing some of my strength and conditioning work. And also when it comes to the design, I'm not a huge fan. They kind of look like the standard Apple earphones with the wire chopped off. Now, for the past couple of weeks, I've been testing out a new pair of wireless earbuds. This is from CrazyBaby. It's a Chinese manufacturer that made that levitating speakers a while back, and it shares a lot of common features with the AirPod. It comes with its own charging capsule, kind of cool design that I think is actually superior, and there's also a nano set version that shares a lot of the same features, but we're going to be specifically focusing on this, the Air 1S. Now, the key thing about the Air 1S when regarding the sound quality is that since it actually fits my ear a little bit better and comes with better attachments, it creates a better seal in my internal ear canal. Therefore, I get a lot more low-end punch, a better seal, although I've still had a problem with it coming out from time to time. That could just be my specific ear, and in most cases, if I don't want anything to fall out, I probably have to go with something that locks into my ear, or maybe an over-the-ear headset that I traditionally use as well. So that's not really a fault of this design per se. Perhaps my ear is a little bit weird to begin with. Now, the really interesting part about the speakers inside these earbuds is that the diaphragm is actually made out of carbon nanotubes, about 998 of them, which is a really kind of experimental new technology that's built into these. It's supposedly going to give you a wider frequency range and give you better overall kind of response out of the highs, mids, and lows. In reality, as I mentioned before, the bass response is really good. I think superior to the Apple AirPods, but the mid-range and high-end spectrum of frequencies is kind of still lacking. But I would still probably prefer the sound of these just because I'm more of a bass junkie. Now, the overall design I think is superior to the Apple AirPods. They fit really nicely into pretty much anybody's ear canal. You can see that there's a little bit of an LED light show going on, which kind of looks cool. Some people may or may not like it. There's also an app that integrates with the iOS and Android smartphone that you're using, and it helps control some of the frequency bands and things like that. And the connectivity is obviously using Bluetooth. You do have to turn it on, so unlike the AirPods, which doesn't really have any on switch, you simply open the capsule and it automatically connects to your Android or iOS device. These ones, you still have physical buttons that you have to turn on and off. You don't have to turn it off, you can just put it back into the capsule, but in order to turn it back on, you do need to hold these things down, which can be a little bit cumbersome inside your ear, but not a huge deal nonetheless. Now, in terms of the durability factor, I've dropped these things a couple of times, have had no problems. They're also sweat and water resistant, so you can pretty much do anything with these things. And the battery life is rated up to 3 hours, but in real life terms, I experience anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half with just the buds alone. Now, the capsule itself is rated for a couple of charge, and they say you can get up to 12 hours. So battery life is not as good as the AirPods, but still not bad for such a compact package. Now, in terms of the wireless performance, you can go about 2 to 4 meters based on my experience without having any major signal loss. So you don't want to really walk too far away from your smartphone. And the streaming performance is very good, fairly high quality in terms of standalone audio. But I did experience a little bit of lag when it comes to watching videos, some synchronization problems, which can get a little annoying with these things. But other than that, that could be a little firmware fix, or maybe it's not that well integrated with the YouTube app that I'm using on my Android smartphone. Now, besides those factors, I really do think that the Air 1S and indeed the Nano from CrazyBaby are really good competitors for the Apple AirPods. I think they offer a different design, something that's fairly high quality built, decent level of performance at still a relatively affordable and competitive price range compared to what you find on the Apple AirPods. So if you're more interested in more facts, definitely check out the description down below. But really on that, guys, that's really it. If you have any specific questions, let me know. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and we'll see you real soon. Take care.